Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, Banished to the Basement. I'm William Adkins. Today we're going to do a simple little 4th of July woodworking project that anyone can do. It's really simple, and I'll show you how we do it. First we're going to start with some pieces of 4x4. These are some scrap 4x4s from other projects I've done, but you can go out and buy a new one like at any of your big box stores for not that much. Maybe 12, 15 bucks. So we got our 4x4 here. What I'm going to do, first thing you want to do is you want to sand these really well. And I'll use this sander right here. We want to clamp it down so that it will stay in place. All I need is one clamp, so I'm going to be going back and forth on it, sanding it down, like so. And then we'll move the clamp to the other end, sand up here. Then we'll roll it over each time and clamp it again. And then when we're done, we'll be back. Okay, and we're back. All three of the blocks I want sanded are sanded. Now I just got to cut them into the lengths that I want. Now the lengths that I want, there's no set in stone length for them, but I'm going to go with 7 inches, 9 inches, and 11 inches on the cuts. So let's get set up for that, and we'll be right back. Okay folks, we're back. I've got one block set up on my miter saw. Now I'm doing this with my miter saw. Some people would rather cut them off with something like this. It's a reciprocating saw. It works pretty well. I've got the feature I have on my miter saw that allows me to cut with this is I got this where it'll slide back and forth. If you don't have that feature, it's going to be really hard to cut one of these. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to measure my first one, which is my 7-inch, and we're going to mark it. Move it down to where we need it. Set the blade at the point, keeping the fingers off of the trigger. See that? Off the trigger until you're ready to cut. Alright, I'm going to go right there. Now, we want to do this nice and slow and careful like. Alright, so we don't have any accidents. So here we go. There you go. There's your 7-inch piece cut. Now we'll move on. Turn this around so I can get rid of this. There's a knot in the board. I want to get rid of all the knots that I can. So I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to cut from this end to cut it out. Okay. Now this one here, we're going to measure this one at 11. No, we're going to measure this one at like 9. Okay. Could get 11 out of it, but that would include the knot in there, so we're not going to do that. So we're going to go, there's 9, that's marked for the 9. We'll be able to get rid of most of that knot right there with this cut. Hold on to the saw till it completely stops. Alright, 7, 9, and now I'm going for the 11, which is this longer piece right here. We'll use this, making sure we try to get all the knots out as much as we can. Now we'll measure 11 inches. Here's our 11 inch. Alright. We'll cut that. Okay. I'll lock this back. I'll be right with you in a minute. Okay, and we're back. Well, I guess it'd be a good time to show you what these are going to be. I've got my 7, my 9, and my 11. Right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn them into firecrackers for the 4th of July. Alright? So, that means now, at this time, I'm going to just catch a little bit more sanding on them just to clean them up. Then, I'm going to go ahead and paint them, and we'll be back after that. Okay folks, nice here what I got. These are to represent firecrackers. They're not quite done yet. What I got to do is I got to get using them. Doing that, I just cut 3 pieces of rope, kind of frayed one end, hit them with a little bit of spray starch, hopefully to hold them in place. Then I'm going to glue them in the top here of each one. But to do that first, I need to drill holes. Alright, so we're going to go here, about center. Don't have to go too far. It's a real quick process. So there's that. Okay. Now take my tight bond wood glue. Well, before I do that, let me do something else. I want these to look like fire. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of yellow, a little bit of red, and I'm just going to hit the top real lightly as I turn it. It's red. A little more red. And then for the third one. Okay. Now then, I'll follow up with a little bit of yellow. Go. I'm going to touch it up with just a little bit. I got a little bit more yellow on here. I'll touch it up with the red just a little bit more. There you go. I'm going to play with it until you think you got a good look. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Now what we'll do, we take our tight bond wood glue. Some of this might not go a little bit larger on the hole. So let's try that first. A slightly larger bit. And we'll make the holes just a little bit larger. Now we'll take our tight bond, get our clear end here, just a little bit of glue on it to start, twist it around, bring it together. We'll stuff it in. A little more difficult than I thought. There we go. Might need to go even larger. It's all experimentation. See what works. Normally people go out and they get little sticks with pom-poms on the end of them. Everybody do pom-poms. And then they stick them in the top. I want to do something a little bit different, so see what we get. Okay. We're looking set for a couple. See what happens. Okay, folks, there they are. I added a little bit of orange paint also into the fuses. Let's make a great 4th of July decoration for on your table or on a shelf. Real simple project to do. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like it. And subscribe if you haven't. Banish to the basement. And we're out.